go, we're live. A little bit early. For its a little course today. We'll be going through Uther Party today. We'll be doing a nice little competition in Ryucord, Mr. Ryukahr's personal Discord server. A few members of the RTS channel who all play Warcraft 3 are going to be competing today in Uther Party, myself included. Sir Zeal, I don't know if he'll end up watching this in post, but he was so kind to offer this competition for us today that in my time, 9 AM Eastern Standard Time, I believe it's 3 PM where he lives in Italy, could have a pretty wide array of characters competing. But since we're about half an hour early, we'll just be messing around, I think. I might show another member how to do the 2-player custom campaign. Which it's not exactly a custom campaign, it's more very heavily layered custom maps stitched together in a way that they can carry data over. But that's pedantic. I'll just be waiting for his input. I do want to check something out with the maps. Let me just open up chat in another window. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look here. I want to go to download, and somewhere amongst all these folders, the entire custom campaign exists. It might not be the most up to date. I don't know if there's bugs or whatnot in it. We'll have to see. But we've got the entirety of both the Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne. It says Reforged. I want to see, first and foremost, if Reforged graphics is a necessity, if there's a classic version somewhere out there that can be installed, if that is the case. Let's, Black Rock and Roll. Why not? I do have Classic turned on. Reforged gets a little finicky, especially flipping through custom maps, where the toggle can get flipped. I think it's in particular with custom campaigns. I haven't played one in a little while. Arcane's been on a bit of a hold. But this will be important for later. Okay, it looks like it. Except the classic graphics. Oh, and look at that.
Timing, lad.
We even have a classic-esque model for Felric.
They should be returning shortly.
Perfect, perfect. Okay. That's what we were looking for.
How may I say? I am on.
Yep.
I'll do my best.
Just a regular old captain. I actually don't know if they use any custom models in this.
Forward.
Trying to think, where could a custom model even be used? not too sure. For the most part, you end up with... Oh, I know where. I know exactly where we're gonna check. That is... not the one. This... well... now that's made me curious. 2 players, but there's 3 players to control. I wonder if they have joint control over one of the bases. That'd be interesting to see. But there are multiple heroes there, so that's not what I'm worried about. Let's see what they give for a unique model. I presume that it might be Felric again.
What trickery is this?
Well, would you look at that?
Tread lightly. Speak.
Both strength
No
heroes. Why is the game so loud? There we go. That's better. Between normal and magic. I think I would definitely want to play as player 2.
What is it now?
Yeah, because player 1 plays kind of a vanilla way. Player 2 plays a very weird custom heroes. Banished targets. Slows adjacent units, and activate Runeblade is also really cool, but
Tread lightly.
it does magic damage and slow poison. It seems like player 2 always gets
What is it now?
the more interesting loadout. Do we just give us Grunt Skin then to a second player in the ARC campaign? Oh, Long March, I definitely foresee playing as Cairn. Let's see, Landfall.
Master?
Ah, of course. Nazgrel.
Swobu, Dabu. Swobu, Dabu. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, that would definitely do it. Where's it?
The spirits are restless.
Yeah. And they got rid of Farsight as an actual levelable ability.
Ryukahr. What do you want? Swobu. I am Master. Let's get on.
Actually, kinda leaves an interesting choice. Feral Spirit isn't
The spirits are restless.
that great leveling up in the campaign.
Yes.
It's good early on.
Master. Let's get on with it. What do you want?
It's a really cool campaign. Yo! Yeah, I see you in the chat. Checking out the custom campaign, 2-player campaign. As you can see, it is not loaded like a regular campaign. It is loaded through the custom game menu, but let's get almost every single level. I think we are missing the orc tutorial levels, and we are also missing the bonus campaign. That's because the bonus campaign would kind of break everything if it were to be done in this way. It's a long explanation, but it involves forced loading maps, and you can't exactly do that in multiplayer. It would cause some pretty crazy desync stuff, but yeah. Yeah, we got the entire thing here. I don't know if this is the up-to-date version of it, though. It should suffice. But I was taking a look through it, just checking out if classic graphics in particular were compatible, because it does say that it's the Reforged campaign, and classic graphics are. It's not too much work. I mean, all it is you just find your way to the download folder and drop a folder in there, and you have every single map installed. It's not too hard to do, but yeah. Yeah, I guess we just wait for Zeal to wake up. Waiting on him. I don't know why it keeps trying to enable streamer mode by default. I wonder if there's a way to turn it off in Discord. The magic folder. Not sure what folder you're referring to. Do you mean the folder that contains, like, downloads? Maybe I'm making a joke that I don't get, but... Or do you mean the folder that contains all of the ladder maps that Ryu was looking for? Oh, of course I've got it. I mean, we're looking right at it. I don't know if it fits on Discord, but it's also on Hive Workshop. I could grab the link off of that if you want it. Yeah, right here. Yep, copy. Let's see. 56 megabytes. Is that too much for Discord? Let's see. I'm gonna send it to you in your DMs. We'll see if it likes that. Right, I'll have to compress it first if it wants to be sent. Maybe. Why is it not showing me the option to create a compressed folder? How strange. Yeah, I gotta figure out why my file explorer isn't letting me zip it. Probably because I'm in full screen. I'll probably have to go to the desktop to do that. figure out why it's not playing nicely right now. Oh no, it just doesn't want to let me create a zip folder in general. It's really weird. Why do you not want to let me create a zip file? Oh, certainly an interesting way to kill some time while we wait. You'll let me create a folder, a shortcut, bitmap image, rich text document, and a text document. Where did my ability to make zip files go? Yeah. Yeah, I used to do this stuff a lot. Making custom mod packs for Minecraft servers. And messing with them, I had to do a lot of zipping. And I definitely didn't have to have like some program installed, I know that. So I don't know why I've just lost the ability to create a new zip file. The only thing that I can think that's different is that I have Warcraft 3 open right now. I guess I'll close that. You'll have to go dark for a moment. Nope. Still don't have the ability. It was just with some friends. I still make custom mod packs, but we don't do servers anymore. I just play on my own. I've got one that I've been hashing out, taking some inspiration from Final Fantasy VI specifically. Wanted to create like a mod pack with steampunk slash magitech technology levels. And I've been trying to get it perfected. I'm not that good at Warcraft 3 modding. I only assemble mods. I don't actually make the mods. I put them in a mod pack together. I am good enough at figuring out crashes. That I can figure out crashes, but I can't like actually read the hyper details of the crashes and understand, oh, this is why stuff crashed. It's more just, oh, this stuff is conflicting to cause a crash. Let's see. What? Okay, I found the compressed zip folder. But access is denied? You know what? New bitmap image. I'm going to send you and only you to compressed. Interesting. Okay. Uh, since it doesn't want to let me zip it to you, then I'm just going to send you the link to where you can download it yourself. I will have to figure out what's going on with my zip files. Maybe OBS has some confliction. I don't know what could possibly be stopping zip files and denying me access to zip files of all things. But I can take a look, I guess. Let's see. Hive Workshop is a treasure trove of everything Warcraft 3 modding, specifically. Okay, I think I have found it. Let me see if The Spoon has hosted anything more recent. No, looks like this is the most recent version, is the one that I have, and the one that I'm gonna send your way. There you go. First message I sent to you is a link. And I also notice we are not friends right now. So let's remedy that. It's weird to say you're welcome to a DM that nobody else is going to be able to see, but you're welcome. In exchange, I ask that you remind me how to pronounce your name properly. You said you're Dutch, right? And it's supposed to be the Dutch word for snout? Or was that somebody else? I remember hearing the audio file, but I don't remember the pronunciation. I have to find it, if I can. Ah, and there it is in chat. The thanks. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
Snoet, snout, snuit. Snoet, snout, snuit.
I think I found one from Mr. Napa yesterday at 11:48 a.m., where he recorded his own voice saying snoot, snout, and snite.
Snoet, snout, snuit.
So that's how I pronounce your name. Snite? Is that correct? Or am I off?
Snoet, snout, snuit.
Looks like Sergio's getting us all set up. I decided to hold off on playing Uther Party. I feel like it would give me an unfair advantage. Alright. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Windowed full screen. I am not spectating, I am competing. I want that 1 year subscription. But I did hold off on actually playing. You know, practicing, I should say. I don't think anybody else practiced, though. I don't think anybody would know how to even set up Uther Party itself. Yep, Uther is the face of Warcraft's paladins for many people. Yeah, I think it's from not Heart of Swarm. Heroes of the Storm. I don't know why they have to go with two HOTS acronyms for two different things under Blizzard. But in Heroes of the Storm, Uther is... I think he might be one of the few paladins in the game, and he's definitely the face of it because he plays very much like what you would expect a paladin to. Plays a good defense/support role. You know, healing. He's got a Divine Shield, he's got all the core paladin spells. Very similar to how he plays in Warcraft 3 and how all paladins play in Warcraft 3. But this is... that too, yep. People who play the Hearthstone, they also... if they choose the paladin, it's Uther. That, and I think also if you play World of Warcraft, you hear Uther's name a lot. It's Uther, Tyrion, Fordring, Alexandros Mograine. There's a few big name paladins, but Uther is definitely probably the biggest big name paladin in Warcraft. He was one of the few named paladins in Warcraft 2. He was a big, imposing figure all throughout Warcraft 3. Then you go Heroes of the Storm, and you go Hearthstone, and he's the face of paladin representation there. So naturally, when they went to make a blank party, they named it after Uther. But this will be very similar to Mario Party in the form of the minigames. There's no board game involved, though. So it's like yeah, there's no board game. It is just the minigames. I think that's what is attempted to be conveyed when it's called something similar to Mario Party, but Really, it's just like a collection of little minigames that are possible to be done in the Warcraft 3 engine. This is going to be a very hectic. Well, a friend of mine is asking how the stream went. He's sitting in general of a personal chat. I think I'm gonna drop him a link. Maybe he'll come say hi. This will be very fun. I'm going to hate hearing my voice, but I'll have to suffer through it. Well, there was waiting in menus, and then there was also like flipping through uh random screens and whatnot. Flipping through a few custom maps, making sure that all the graphics worked. That's what I was trying to test with the launching the custom games. Yeah, I was trying to make sure that I knew that the maps worked with Reforged graphics. I was just making sure that they worked also with classic graphics, so that way you could stick with classic and everything would be fine. When you say your bro wants to play, do you mean bro as in friend or bro as in a brother? Like an actual brother? Yeah, yeah, you can't see me reading Discord. Yep. We're going through arcs so fast, the pacing of this show is awful, I gotta say. An entire arc in only 20 minutes. Who's the writer of this thing? I don't think I have the current version of Uther Party installed. If I even have Uther Party installed. I lose maps every now and then. I have an old version of Footman Frenzy, but I don't have Uther Party. Okay. Good thing I've got Hive Workshop open right here. That is 2007 upload of Uther Party. I don't think that's the one I want. I'm looking for something a little more recent. I think the up-to-date versions are called Uther Party Ultima. And I just need to figure out what could possibly be the actual up-to-date. Yeah? Yeah, 2007 on this website. This is an old website. I mean, it was pretty much launched around the time Warcraft 3 came out. Keep in mind that this game is older than you and I. The expansion is older than you and I. Okay. So he goes to custom games. He clicks create. Yup. That is certainly a desktop background of all time. Alright, let's go and try it ourselves. Custom games. Create. Download. Open the download. I did notice Sergio doesn't have it in download, but that's not necessarily a prerequisite to hosting maps. Where do we want to go? Balance Zero Survival. Game name. Test. I'm gonna set it to private just because I want to. It works. Okay. Good to know. I will go ahead and host. I don't know if Zeal is even watching. I have 2 viewers, but I don't know if that counts me having chat open in another window. Oh wait, but I've got it open. Let's go download and save. Okay. Now it could be an issue with the directory, it could be an issue with the map itself, some invalid data on the map. I don't know how official Uther Party 4.0 Okay. that proves it. Yep. I'm wondering if... Okay, he got it from Epic War. Yeah, I don't know if Epic War is as heavily moderated. So it could be that somebody uploads the quote-unquote official and it's never gonna be taken down because nobody actually moderates it. Because it's not actually official. Somebody just made up that it's official, you know? Okay, since that is worthless garbage, deleting that, because it won't load and I don't want myself to crash in the middle of trying to play. Let me try and relaunch. Argot is in Warcraft 3. I don't think he's in chat. I think it's just you and I alone. Here we are. Argot beat me to it. Okay, I guess we're jumping right into it.
Is that a sword? Luxury! Is that a horse?
Welcome to
Sloth!
Custom Games.
Is that a helmet? Vanity!
Oh, I got a third viewer. Just click whatever. Let Zeal vote. Ah. Who is Ordo Beat Chow? Nope. Oh.
Tower defense. Yes, I'm already on. Would never work.
Job
No,
done.
I thought of something better. I'll have it up in no time. Want me to do what? You're interrupting my calculations.
Job's done.
No, not like that. Let me do it.
Job's done.
That's not it. Yes, I'm already on. What do you want? That's it.
Job's done.
What do you want?
No idea. I don't think the seal made a private lobby, I'm guessing.
I'll have it up in no time. No, not like that. Let me do it.
Job's done.
You want me to do what? You're interrupting my calculations. No, not like that. Let me do it.
Job's done.
How did that get approved? You're interrupting my calculations.
Job's done.
Yes, I'm already on it. I'll have it up in no time.
Job's done.
Sometimes, what do you want? An elf would have thought something better. That's not the difference. You want me to do what? No, not like
Can't
that.
do that.
Let me do it. Sometimes, what
Can't
do
do
you want?
that.
You're interrupting my calculations. An elf would have thought of something better. That's not a difference. Yes, I'm already on it. How did that go? Yes, I'm already on it. How did that go?
Ah.
They've retaken the cave. We must get it back.
Okay. It seems that we may be at an impasse. Our tag-along friend here has found himself in a place unreachable. Oh, never mind. Where do you think you're going? Haha!
Oh, word. What is it?
I don't waste my magic on just anything.
Yes, me lord. All right. Yes, me lord. What is it? That's it. I'm dead. Oh, word. Yes, me lord. Off I go then. Right then. What? No one else available. If you want. Oh, word. Yes, I can. What is it?
Ah.
Shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
I ride that's a great wind, for my brother's sight has begun when it has begun. That's a for my brothers,
No one shall be the wiser. No one shall be the wiser.
that's a given. For my brothers, it has begun.
No one shall be the wiser.
It has begun. That's a given. For my brothers,
No one shall be the wiser.
for my brothers, it has begun. That's a given. For my brothers, it has begun.
No one shall be the wiser.
That's a given. That's a given. For my brothers,
No one shall be the wiser.
it has begun. For my brothers, it has begun. That's a given.
Ah. I had a feeling you would like it. Yeah, I know you've seen some of the possibilities of custom games Argot, but Mr. Snoit, what do you think? I guess you gotta focus on playing. I don't even know if you still have me in your ear. We don't even have all the members, and we have a random as well. I don't know if Azil wants to count this. We'll figure it out once we're done. I mean, we do have 20 games to play after all.
Brilliant! I'm coming through! Move it! Out of my way! I'm coming through! Out of my way! Move it! Brilliant! Out of my way! I'm coming through! Get on! Brilliant! Move it! I'm coming through! Out of my way! Brilliant! Move it! I'm coming through! Move it! Brilliant! Out of my way! Brilliant! Not enough! Aye!
Oh. I won! Okay. Ah! So close.
Right away, of course. I am your servant, as you wish. Right away.
dead have risen again.
Servant,
Guards!
as you wish. Of course. As you wish. Right away. Of course. I am your servant.
Hey, Arga, there's a little taste of campaign.
Right away, as you wish. I am your servant, as you wish. Right away. Of course. I am your servant. Of course. As you wish. Right away. Of course. I am your servant. Right away. As you wish. Of course. Right away. I am your servant. Of course. I am your servant. Right away. As you wish. I am your servant. As you wish. Of course. Right away. As you wish.
It's kind of a natural at this.
As I
I
thought,
default to
always land leading the way. A goddess of winds. Onward. Leading the way. The goddess agrees. As I thought. We are poised to struggle. Trust in my command. Onward. Onward. The goddess agrees.
wow. Okay. I really just got away with that, huh? The kaboom room. Don't stand in fire. And don't stand close to each other either. You are an explosive after all. Oh boy. Okay. Kill your opponents. The units are randomly.
A special potion that will aid our warriors in battle.
Get him, Argot! I'll body block him. Oh man. Okay. You two hash it out. Okay. Oh.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Welcome to our village. Greetings, friend.
I think Argot is making single payments. I think Zeal might take this one unless we're both out of money.
Hello there.
Took me a moment to understand what was going on. We already asked. I may have accidentally spent it all. Kill the.
The second moon crystal is ours.
Oh.
The wolf howl signifies the night.
We're getting so many pings. Well, yep, Zeal. You left the game open. Survive as long as possible.
To avenge.
Okay.
Justice has come.
If that is your wish, there is no shut.
Okay. Everybody
I
leave.
must obey.
Oh. This is why we close games. Yeah, I think everybody uses shared names between Discord and Warcraft 3. Alright, we got Oh. We're missing Mess. Oh well. She's off doing Wordle. She can join Game Free. Somebody might have to say it if I don't end up dying early.
Is that a sword? Luxury! Is that a horse? Sloth! Is that a helmet? Vanity!
I know, it's sad.
It's hammer time!
Let's vote 20. Kill your opponents.
What the hell are you men shooting at?
It's a straight line. Oh, see it by a tree. Oh, okay. How cruel. Foxy, are you in my stream?
That was my plan. Was to kill Blair. You thought of that? Very well.
Where is my den?
Agreed. Agreed.
What? Huh?
You thought of that?
Oh, it's hidden.
That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan.
Ah, I understand now.
Agreed.
Well played.
Our hero has fallen. Done. An excellent plan for my ancestors. Yes. Horse, arm yourself. My ancestors. Yes, chieftain. Done. An excellent plan. Done.
Oh, that's kind of cruel to.
For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain. For my ancestors. Done. Done. An excellent plan. For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain. Done. For my ancestors. An excellent plan. For my ancestors.
Not enough mana! Oh! Snoot's gonna get second and I'm gonna get third. Azil's got himself wedged in a real good spot. Oh, I know this one.
Excellent.
Oh! Ah, I missed it because I was inviting mess. Holy! That's some fast mashing. Oh. Fuck slowly, okay.
Let's move. 5 meter spread. Cry no sound. Done. All too easy. Fair enough. Fire. Fair enough. Done. One shot, one kill. All too easy. Say no more. Fair enough. All too easy.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who has any concept of micro. Oh, this one is a stock game. It doesn't really make immediate sense.
Welcome to our village.
I guess it comes down to you and I, Zeal, who's the better stockbroker. Looks like it's me. I. That was a really stupid one for anyone who can hear me. I think everybody but Zeal might be able. No, I don't know. Oh, I walked right into it. Does the stream stop when I tab out? That is something important to figure out. Oh, this one's not the mashing one. You gotta... Everybody went straight to mashing.
your shields and defend yourselves. Right. Their arrows won't on my way. Of course. Aye, my lord. Right. On my way. Of course. On my way. Aye, my lord. Right. Of course. Right. On my way. Aye, my lord. Right. On my way. Aye, my lord. Of course. Aye, my lord. Right. Of course. On my way. Aye, my lord. On my way. Of course. Right. Right. On my way.
Smash you!
I'll handle it. Easily done. Very
I
clever.
stole your
Watch
precious.
and learn. Leave it to me. I'll handle it. Very clever. Watch and learn.
Your magic is mine.
Leave it to me. Easily done. Easily done. Very clever. I'm first for magic. Leave it to me. Watch and learn. I'll handle it.
Not enough.
Leave it to me. Easily done. Very clever. Watch and learn. I'll handle it. Very clever. The blood elves await. Leave it to me. I'll handle it. Easily done. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Get on with it. Very clever. Leave it to me. Easily done. Quick with the time.
Not enough.
I'll handle it.
For 12 alas.
Very clever. The blood elves await. Easily done. Leave it to me. Watch and learn. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Get on with it. Leave it to me. Easily done. Watch and learn. Very clever. I'll handle it. Watch and learn. Very clever. Easily done. Leave it to me.
Not enough.
Easily done. First for magic.
Follow the ancient path. You'll regret approaching me. Is that all? Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. Evil draws close. Vengeance is mine. Die. Is that all? Easily. Hardly a challenge. Hardly a challenge. Is that all? Easily. Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge. Die, fool. You'll regret approaching me. Evil draws close. Easily. Vengeance is mine. I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all? Easily.
at stake here. Move it! Out of my way! I'm coming through! Brilliant! I'm coming through! Move it! Out of my way! I'm coming through! Move it! Brilliant! Out of my way! Move it! I'm coming through! Out of my way! Brilliant! I'm coming through! I'll run on through! Move it! Brilliant! Out of my way! Out of my way! What's this? Brilliant! Death comes for you! I'm coming through! Get on! What's this? Move it! Brilliant! Move it! Out of my way! I'll run up through!
I'm more than meets the eye. I can handle that. Let's roll out. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Our hero has fallen.
Right away. Tadingo!
It's a cookbook! A cookbook!
Justice has come.
Is that a sword? Luxury! Is that a horse? Sloth! Is that a helmet? Vanity! It's hammer time!
Let's move. 5-meter spread, no sound.
Wanga,
I'd love to. Dewaniwanga. I'd love to. I do it. Dewaniwanga. I'd love to. I do it. I do it. Dewaniwanga. I'd love to. I'd love to. Dabu, Loktar, Zugzug, Swobu, Dabu. Loktar, they're pretty Swobu, humans. Zugzug, Dabu, Swobu, Loktar, Zugzug, Dabu, Zugzug, Loktar, Swobu, Swobu, Dabu, Zugzug, Loktar, Swobu, Dabu, Loktar, Zugzug, Loktar, Zugzug, Swobu, Dabu, Swobu, Zugzug, Dabu, Loktar. Swobu, Loktar, Zugzug, Dabu, Swobu, Dabu, Zugzug, Loktar, Swobu, Loktar, Zugzug, Dabu, Swobu, Loktar, Zugzug, Dabu, Swobu, Dabu, Zugzug, Loktar, Swobu, Dabu, Loktar, Zugzug, Loktar, Zugzug, Dabu, Swobu, Loktar, Swobu, Zugzug, Dabu.
Once again, it's up to the elves. What a good idea. If
I
you
don't remember
insist.
casting
About
slow.
time. What a good idea.
Done by land or sea. Ashvalavadari, on my way. Ashvalavadari, on my way. I worked by land or sea. Done. I worked. Ashvalavadari, on my way. Done by land or sea. By land or sea. Ashvalavadari, done. I worked on my way. Ashvalavadari, I worked on my way. By land or sea. Done.
They've retaken the cage. We must get it back.
He's no good to me if he's dead. I can taste their fear. Justice shall be swift. Understood. Let the hunt begin. Let the hunt begin. Understood. I can taste their fear. Have you reached a verdict? Justice shall be swift. Understood. Justice shall be swift. I can taste their fear. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift. I can taste their fear.
Our hero has fallen. Clear. You ever get hit by lightning when the sun don't shine?
An elf would have thought of something better. No, that's a silly joke. Would never work.
Job
That's
done.
not the prince. I'll have it up in no time.
Job done.
What? That's not the prince. I'll have it up in no time.
Job done.
You want me to do what? Yes, I'm already on it. An elf would have thought of something better.
Job's done.
How did that go? That You're interrupting my calculations. No, not like that. Let me
Job's
do it.
done.
Yes, I'm already on it. An elf would have thought of something better. What? That's it. Jesus, 3 times 3. What do you want? No, not
Job's
like
done.
that. Let me do it. You're interrupting my calculations. 2 plus 3 times 3. What do you want? I'll
Job's
have it
done.
up in no time. You're interrupting my calculations. That's not the prince. No, not like that. Let me do it. You want me to do what? How did that go? 2 plus 3 times 3. What do you want?
Job's done.
I'll have it up in no time. Yes, I'm already on it. You're interrupting my calculations. 2 plus 3 times 3. What do you want?
Job's
Elf
done.
thought of something better. Yes, I'm already on it. That's not the prince.
Job's done.
Elf would have thought of something better. You want me to do what? How did that thought of something better.
Job done.
I'll have it up in no time. No, 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 not like that. Let me do it.
Job's done.
I'll have it up in no time. No, 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 not like that. Let me do it.
Job's done.
That just becomes the only thing. You're interrupting my calculations.
Gosh, I'm hungry like a wolf. No problem.
I don't waste my magic on
What
just
is it? Off I go then. What is it? Righto. What? Yes, me lord. All right. Yes, me lord. Forward. What? Off I go then. Righto. What is it? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Righto. Forward. Off I go then. Forward. What is it? All right. Yes, my lord. What? Off I go then. Right then. Yes, my lord. Job done.
I ride on the great winds. I am silent. My brothers, it has begun. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. That's a given. It has begun. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers, that's a given. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. For my brothers, it has begun. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers, that's a given. That's a given. For my brothers, it has begun. No one shall be the wiser. That's a given. It has begun. For my brothers, no one shall be the wiser. For my brothers, it has begun. No one shall be the wiser.
Of course. I am your servant. Right away. Right away.
The dead have risen again.
As you
Guards!
wish. Of course. Of course. I am your servant. Right away. As you wish. Right away. I am your servant. Of course. As you wish. Of course. Right away. I am your servant. As you wish. Right away. I am your servant. Of course. Right away. I am your servant. I am your servant. As you wish. Right away. Of course. As you wish. I am your servant. Right away. Of course. Right away. Of course. I am your servant. As you wish. Right away. Of course.
Very well. You thought of that. That was just the plan. Plan? That was my plan. Death bridges. You thought of that. Agreed. Very well. my plan. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Die. You thought of that? Agreed. Greetings. Very well, very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well, very well. You thought of that?
Our hero has fallen. We smash you!
The second moon crystal is ours.
Justice has come.
Okay, so as it turns out, my mic got muted. I don't know how. My keybind is set to numpad 4. I don't think I pressed it. Maybe I pressed it when I was furiously pressing enter for the Manor-Off minigame. Maybe I have to rethink what my keybinds are. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. That feels really bad. I don't know when it could have been, but you said an hour? You could have said... I was trying to talk to you. I said a lot. You know, I said congratulations. I said I don't have a soundboard, so I can't play like a round of applause for you. I'm sad the tower building game ended in a dry. I wish it went a little longer. But I did see a miss subscribed. Woohoo. Are you in the audience right now? Can you say hi? I don't know if you're watching still, seeing as the games are up. Unless... Do we want to play more customs for fun? What do we want? Well, seeing as the people who would be interested might already... Okay. No other custom games? Let's see. I think Survival Chaos could be really fun. Only 4 players. Survival Chaos is sort of like an auto battler. I don't know if you guys are actually still listening or not. We got Survival Chaos, which is kinda neat. This one is... well, you know what hot garbage is, right? From Mario Maker? Well, just imagine that, but paste it into a Warcraft free custom map. Fictional Showdown is interesting. Just a battle arena, but with fictional characters. Altered Melee might be a little much. I'd say probably Survival Chaos. And Fictional Showdown could be cool. War of Races is another auto battle, but that's 6 players. Micro Arena is cool. It's just players microing against each other. Footman Frenzy. Lots of cool stuff. But we'll have to consider that for later. It is close to the time that I want to go to sleep, so I think probably gonna wrap up here. Unless anybody wants to do any last minute stuff. Please say aye or nay. I don't know why we're sitting here in silence. But we are. Wait a second. What has happened here? Oh dear. Somehow my chat has become broken as well. Okay. I have missed a whole bunch. Whoops. How did this happen? I missed a whole bunch of messages because my other screen got disconnected. Wow. Yeah, live chat broke on me. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, listen to me up until I accidentally muted myself. I had a lot more to say. I would yap a lot if we started playing actual Warcraft 3. Which, of course, if you ever have a moment, I know you said you wanted to do it Monday, right? You want to stream? I don't know if you want to have me just like sit and voice chat with you, or I was reading your chats for a while, but somehow, so I only have one monitor, so I've been using my phone for chat. Somehow my phone just stopped updating entirely for live chat. Yeah, there's a whole bunch that I missed. Somehow I read some stuff after Mess's messages, but I didn't see Mess at all on my phone. So like I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties. This is my third stream. I'll get used to it. But yeah, chat broke on me. I'll probably have to like set up something properly forever, but then just having it on my phone if that happens again. Ah, it is a little tough. I just need to. Yep. Yeah, you said Monday, maybe? I don't know how busy you are for weekend as well. If we could also do for weekend. I am available for quite a while. Like right up until about half an hour from now. I will be going to sleep in about half an hour, but yeah. Yeah, my setup is not great. I'm sure I could probably improve a whole bunch on like mechanics. Except that, you know, I don't have that great of a setup compared to like a proper gaming setup. Very rustic. 1 to 3 p.m. for you would be is that right around now? I think that was right around now if I remember. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So it is 11, almost 11 a.m., which is when I usually go to sleep. 6-hour time difference, okay. So it'll be... Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, that would be fine. Earlier or a little bit later as well. Yep, 7 to 9 a.m. works. I mean, I'm from 9, or not 9, 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. Really weird time slot. I don't know. I'm tired. I might go to sleep very soon. Math is not mathing right now. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, we can use the stream time either if you want to just like grind out ladder until you get a win, like you said initially, or we could run over some practical stuff. Being in VC might be a little easier if we need to go over information, like we did on that like 2-hour lecture, rather than communicating through text. I can communicate to you via voice. I don't think I'll have like a huge information dump anymore. The biggest information dump is just what all the units an individual race will use. Yep. You actually like the 2-hour lecture? I thought that I was overstaying my welcome. I can lecture and lecture and lecture. Maybe I'd be a good professor if I found something I could actually teach. And Warcraft 3, I don't think I could be a professor, and I don't think anybody would pay me for that. Maybe if I become like a big famous streamer, that's how I get my revenue, is being opening the Warcraft 3 University with Saul Aitman. It was a private lecture, just between me and now I'm forgetting how to pronounce the name properly again. I don't think people would actually want to listen to a super long lecture. Brain fried right now. I can't think. But yeah, the private lecture was like a 2-hour lecture of just what does human do and use. I think we saved. Snoot is fine. Well, I want to be fancy and pronounce it correctly. Yeah, that 2-hour lecture thing that you didn't know about. We saved the replay. I think you may have actually watched it because you requested the replay. Except it didn't do much from like an outside watching perspective. No, not on the VC. We communicated via in-game chat. It'll be ingrained in my brain. Yeah, the replay would technically contain everything that we went over. It's just everything we went over was exclusive. Just what does human have? And it was very, very, very specifically, what does each individual unit and building do? Not the most entertaining stuff. Oh, that reminds me. Now I'm going on like sleep deprivation, mind connection thingies. You know, bridged lines in my head. But you're Dutch, right? Live in the Netherlands. That's where your name comes from. Is the Dutch pronunciation or Dutch word for snout. Yeah. The biggest Warcraft 3 streamer in the world. His name is Grubby. You may have seen me repping his tag. Yep. Yeah, he lives in the Netherlands. He is also Dutch. So you've got a huge yep, you've got a huge burden to carry representing the Dutch Warcraft 3 players with the most popular and world champion Mr. Grubby. I think I could kind of tell. Yeah, when I first watched you playing, the very, very early stages of me watching you playing, you were copying a build order that I'd seen from one of his Bloody Beginner guides. And that's how I figured out you watch people before you started playing. Which is a good habit when it comes to this. Run the marathon with you. Which marathon? The Boston Marathon or a different marathon? Yeah, you copied the Bloody Beginner guide especially for base layout. That was what gave it away. I was like, there's no way a new player designs their base in this specific way. Because you started walling off with the farms. Nobody would think to do that. Not in a very, very long time, or at the very least, not until they start experimenting in, like, world editor data. Well, you have at least one advantage. He has not touched the game all too often. He played a little bit recently. If I were to try and come up with a cheese for you, for example, something that he would never in a million years actually know. I know you've been running that good old Firelord Tower Rush thing that I've showed you. That's not really a proper build. It kind of works against AI. I can probably show the both of you how to evolve it into a proper strategy. Going from, oh, does the opponent know, like, very basic stuff? Which, if they do know basic stuff, and they kind of have, like, a more human knowledge of, I should kill the lava spawns ASAP, for example. Versus the build that I would come up with, and I would try and find and refine. It involves going to tier 2, no expansions. This works for both human and orc to extents. And both use Firelord second. Human will go Archmage first. They would try and power creep as fast as possible. They want to hit level 3. As soon as they hit level 3, go to the enemy's base, summon water elementals all over the place, just mess them up and keep trying to delay until you can hit tier 2 so you can get Firelord. You build a lumber mill while tucking up in order to build guard towers. And then you'd bring like 3 to 5 peasants, build the scout towers, power build, get the actual guard towers up. After that, you just kind of do really aggressive moves. You can even get to cannon towers as well since you're at tier 2. Do a workshop push. That'll be more advanced stuff. And for Orc, it would be Farseer first. Do a good amount of harassing. You're also looking to delay. Not so much creeping, but you're just trying to like slow the enemy down as much as possible. Tier 2. Make sure you get a War Mill. You probably should have a War Mill if you're running Farseer, because you want Headhunters, almost no grunts. You're playing a ranged poke game. You don't want to get too close to the enemy ever. And then, once you're at tier 2, take some peons, go across the map, take the Firelord, take lava spawns, start summoning lava spawns. This is a lot more infamous for Orc to do. Orc have a very, very famous tier 2 Farseer, Firelord, Tower Rush. But I am expecting that Ryu might not recognize it. I know he says that he watches Grubby, so he would see Grubby do it, because Grubby was the best orc in the world for a while now. Is a pretty good orc, not the best because he's not competing anymore, he's streaming. but he likes to do the Fire Lord tower rushes every now and then. It depends on how much he's paying attention and how much information he's absorbing directly. But yeah, tier 2, Fire Lord. Throw up lava spawns, throw up towers. And it works for both human and it'll also work for orc. Night Elf, not so much. I don't think they tend to tower rush with Fire Lord. I think they tend to go with Huntresses. Yeah, Orc is the one that you're trying to exploit with the tier 1 rush. Once you hit tier 2, you kind of start closing the gap of like immediate, like first 5 minutes-ish cheeses. The ghoul stops mattering so much for undead, the peasants stop mattering as much, although the peasants are still a pretty constant threat. Orc is definitely the most vulnerable to cheeses, if you can get like a really good refined one. The only problem that I see, Ryu likes to play a very aggressive game. If he's going Orc, he's going Farseer. I don't think he changes up too much. He's going Farseer, he's barreling straight towards the enemy. He's throwing wolves and throwing his little lightning balls. Kind of does it with all races. The only one that I haven't seen him do it with is human, and that's because he's fast expanding with him. That's kind of what they do. But yeah. Yeah. If I'm gonna come up with a way to beat him, specifically, it'll definitely be with human, because that's my main race. I don't know if he'll end up watching this, but I'm guessing probably not. So I will share with you my secret. I am thinking that Mountain King first, and being able to properly leverage Mountain King first. You call it godlike, but there's still some criticisms of a micro. There's criticisms that I have of a micro, in particular. Doesn't know all the nitty-gritty micro secrets. There's like a god tier level of micro that is unlocked by breaking the game, basically. Yep, Mountain King. There's a lot of micro stuff I will get into later, if you keep on the path, keep learning. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do to fundamentally break targeting and AI break. Welcome back. You probably totally missed my spiel about the Fire Lord stuff. That's okay. We'll go over it in the future anyways. But as I was saying, there's a lot that you can do with micro to fundamentally start like breaking the game. You can cause, say for instance, creeps to change targets mid-combat with a unit standing in their face. There are ways to cause creeps to stop acting entirely. Like they just lose the ability to do anything. There's surrounds, for instance. I think when we did the whole long... My first proper stream, I did a random surround on a critter. Surrounds are really weird, and I'm sure you probably are envisioning the surround to be like big, long clump of units surrounding a unit so that way it has no possible pathing, and I can't wait until you actually see what a surround can entail. There's body blocking. I was trying to do that to you guys in the middle of Uther Party, if you didn't notice. Randomly just getting in your way, trying to obstruct your movement. That's something that people will do in the middle of a match. You know, you're trying to get a unit back to base, put it in safety so that way it's difficult for the enemy to try and like go and finish it off. If you remember when I was pulling low orc units back when creeping in order to heal solve them. Yep, I figured you'd know this. Yeah, when you're pulling the low units back in order to get them out of fight so that you can heal them up and not have to spend as much gold getting them back into the fight, you know, replacing it, as well as saving XP. You can do stuff like body blocking. Block with a melee unit, have all your ranged units start pelting a unit. It's not able to retreat. There's all sorts of absurd stuff that you can do with micro. I don't think would naturally be tapped into, because it took decades to start unlocking some of this stuff. There are rules in the game that people still don't know to this day. For instance, Fire Lord Incinerate causes a unit to explode, but Black Arrow will instead attempt to eat the unit's corpse and summon a skeleton from its dead body, now which takes priority. Incinerate will just destroy the body immediately, doesn't leave a corpse behind. But Black Arrow will attempt to consume said corpse and summon a skeleton. So, if a unit is under the effect of both Incinerate and Black Arrow, which occurs, turns out it's Incinerate. Why would anybody need to know that? Who knows? I don't think very many people rock Dark Ranger and Fire Lord together. But it's something that nobody really knows until they just see the interaction. They can guess, but there's just layers upon layers upon layers of random stuff just crammed into this game. And that's just in Melee. Because if you ever get bored with Melee, you can go to Uther Party. If you get bored with Melee, you can go to Dota. Dota is actually where a lot of the knowledge of micro came from in Warcraft 3. It didn't come from people playing Melee. At least for the most part. People playing Dota experimented because they are focused solely on either a single unit or a few summons. We don't have a whole entire army. You know what a Uther Party is. We went through a Uther Party today. At least you know now. Really? Uther Party is better than Mario Party. I wonder if that's recency bias, or if it's your genuine heart feelings. I get too introspective and philosophical sometimes, where I just make stuff up. Tired brain. Tired words. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that we can go over. There's a lot of custom games that we could play in the future as well. You know, open up a stream, we all play our custom games, stream together. Another thing that I kind of want to do, I want to do a watch together sometime of some Warcraft 3. We can do pro games in the future, but there's some fun stuff that I want to show you, and to show like the difference. Between somebody who understands the game and somebody who was almost a part of a game. And of course, there's a lot that we can learn as well from the streamer invitationals that were held. There's homework assignments that I can give you. Say, for instance, I assign the coaching lessons that probably start with Guzu and Annie. Maybe move to Dendi after a little while, but Dendi has some pre-built knowledge from Dota. There's a lot to learn. I hope you're up for the task. And I hope as well you see why I love this game so much. There is one thing, basically, that I pursue. I don't pursue personalities in streamers. I tend instead to just pursue this game alone. If somebody touches the game, I will be there, in effect. Which is how I joined. I've watched a random Ryu vid every now and then. Back in my high school days, but then when I saw, oh, he is playing Warcraft 3. Just out of the blue. Immediately, join the Discord server. Subscribe. Everything. I do that. It's like a horrible analogy, but it's kind of like a parasite. I latch on and just push Warcraft 3. But I hope it's more symbiotic than parasitic. I teach the game to a new audience. I help the game grow, foster a good community, and then the people that I teach. Absolutely. Free +1 fan if you play Warcraft 3. There's a few people who have played Warcraft 3, and I've said, nah, I'm not sticking on. But for the most part, if somebody's touched Warcraft 3, I tend to infiltrate. If it becomes clear to me, for instance, that somebody has no intentions of touching the game again, I'll usually drift apart. But there are people who I'm just sitting and waiting for a moment that they touch the game again. Trying to build associations. I've thrown the... I'm glad. Yeah, and you'll keep growing as well. If Zeal throws up more challenges in the future, if he throws more money prizes, maybe what I teach can be applied to custom games as well. I mean, for the most part, the custom games will be played in the engine, and a lot of the fundamentals of Warcraft 3 will be transferred. If you want to learn more, give me a time and date, I guess. Friday night to Monday morning is when I have off. I go back to work Monday evening, and I start work Friday morning in Eastern Standard Time, roughly. The whole night I'm available. Say you have like a weekend where you're not really doing anything. There's a good chance that I'm chilling. Maybe I'm playing Warcraft 3. There's a good chance that I'm playing Warcraft 3. There's a chance that I'm playing some other game. It's not uncommon that you'll find me playing another strategy game. Like, I've been playing Civ 5 a little bit recently. I've been playing Spore. Go ahead. All questions are available. You can throw 100 questions and I'll do what I can to answer them all. I believe if you play 2-player story mode, if you and the person you play with are even in skill level, it will be exactly as easy as it was to play through in 1-player, single player. If the person you play with is better at the game than you, it will be easier. If the player that you play with is worse than you, it will be harder. And that's because, for the most part, what they do is they simply just double the enemy count. I think they also cut gold in half in cases to where they can't double the enemy count, or maybe it's just they cut gold in half to make it feel as though you've got half the force available. That might also be how they do it. The maps don't innately spawn more enemies based on the number of players. It's that the entire campaign is balanced around having 2 players play at once. You get half gold, and there might be the same number of enemies, but it will effectively feel like there's twice as many enemies as you could have in your own units. It's a whole thing with trying to comprehend gold as units. Basically, the best way to explain it would be you will have the same army power available to you as you would in the campaign. It's just under the control of a second player. With the exception of having an extra hero on missions where you would only have 1 hero. If you want to play the 2-player story mode, I asked earlier, I don't know if I got a reply, it's been a while. When you said that you're playing with a bro, do you mean bro as in a friend, or bro as in a sibling? And you could also just refuse to answer that as well. It doesn't really matter. But if they do stick with the game... Okay. If your bro sticks with the game, feel free to invite him to the server as well. You know, have them drop in an RTS. Number 5. I will appreciate taking in more students. Absolutely. Recruit every single pupil I possibly can. And hey, maybe it'll be the night elf that we've been looking for. We've got Mess on Undead, we've got Arga on Orc, we've got you on Human. Bye-bye. Talk to you later. I should also bounce. I gotta get to sleep. Any closing questions I got before I close up the stream? Yep, chat delay. I wonder if Discord updates faster than my stream chat. That might be the case. But since there seems to be a pretty significant amount of chat delay, even though I've set OBS. Yep. Yeah, hashtag RTS, the channel. I have it set to push notifications. I will always get a ping every single time a single message is sent there. I will get like a notification on my well. It refuses to show me the notifications on my phone because it says there's too many people in the server. Yep. Yep. It refuses to actually send the push notifications properly because it says there's too many people in the server, which is kind of annoying. But I do get the notifications for the RTS chat. I check it every single day. As soon as I wake up, I go in there, read the channel, see what's going on, see if anybody's asked me any questions, ask any general questions. I will either know every question that could possibly relate to Warcraft 3, or I will know exactly how to figure it out and then tell you. Which is very fortunate. I know exactly where to go to figure out the information. I know how to test, like, if you have some supremely obscure stuff that you want me to test, I can figure out how to test it and report back. Like the Incinerate and Dark Arrow interaction. I know how to test that. So if you ever, at any point, have a reason to just say, hey, test this for me. Or hey, I've got a question. Feel free to shoot. But for now, I think that's everything. Farewell, world. See you next time.